What's up, dudes? Headed back down for another trail run. Should be exciting. 9.53 miles is what I clocked in last time. I'm using Strava now to track my runs instead of the Fitbit. I noticed my Fitbit was losing GPS quite a bit, and I have a hell of a time keeping that thing charged sometimes. And I honestly don't like wearing a lot of jewelry and things on my body. So I am carrying my phone with me, but I do have my Nathan James Quick Draw water bottle that I'll show you guys in a second here, and I am going to wear my Brooks running shoes. So these are the shoes that I have decided are just going to go through hell with me. Oh, there we go. Let's set her back up. Those are the shoes I was wearing the other day when I just got freaking soaked running around in the back of the neighborhood. They're the shoes that I wore last time down here on the trail too, and they just got dusty and nasty, but that's okay. That's what these shoes are for, and I am going to use and abuse the hell out of them. I do have some thicker socks this time. Notice that I was blistering up a little bit last time, so I'd recommend a little bit thicker socks, guys, if you're going to be running long distances and you're not used to it. And I even have quite a bit of callus on the bottom of my feet from weightlifting and all the squatting and stuff I've done in the past. But in the areas where I didn't have callus, I sure got beat up pretty good. So I also found at freaking Dick's Sporting Goods some like lubrication glide for the bottoms of your feet, so I went ahead and put a bunch of that on the bottoms of my feet too. We'll see if that helps. Hopefully it does. So my feet are feeling good, I'm feeling good, I'm very hydrated. I just had mixed up and drank almost all of cluster dextrin mixed with orange mango electrolytes from Caged. Again, Caged, not sponsored, one of my favorite electrolytes out there. They taste so good, they mix so well. My wife loves them, my little man loves them. Perfect. If you guys haven't checked them out, I would highly recommend you check them out. But cluster dextrin should help keep me going for a little while here. And then I also had a little honey stinger waffle, which is just a bunch of carbs. And then I also had some of these jelly beans that I picked up when I bought another pair of running shoes the other day from Fleet Feet. One of the guys there recommended them. They taste pretty good, but let's be honest, it's just a bunch of carbs and sugar. It doesn't matter what you have, guys. I had fruit this morning for breakfast. That'll help me too, I'm sure. But I do have food in my stomach going into this run, which is great. I realize that sometimes I don't like running without having had breakfast or something to eat in the morning. At least a little something. It can be a challenge. So let's get this. Let's see how it goes. It's a little sunny out here, but it's not too bad. I don't think I'll be sweating as much as last time. Last time I kept a little bit over an 8-minute per mile pace. I think it was like 8 minutes, 1 or 2 seconds. Let's see if I can beat that this time. My goal to keep my heart rate down, to do an easy run, right? But I want to improve at least a little bit over time. I want to get a little bit better. I'm not trying to run a 6-minute mile for 10 miles here, but I am trying to get better and do better than last time. So let's get it. One more thing that I've realized lately and people don't talk about. There was a bodybuilder on YouTube who was just drinking all this water, and he was like, man, I can't get hydrated. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm drinking so much water and I'm still feeling dehydrated. And it is because when you sweat, you are losing salt. And if you're not replenishing that salt, you will not get properly hydrated again. So electrolytes, once again, guys, and electrolytes being sodium and potassium, are extremely critical and important. Don't forget it. Just drinking water alone is not enough to rehydrate yourself. So the coolest thing about this is that the app Strava actually records my run. So you can see me running right here. And I am going to speed this up a little bit in a second because this takes a while. And I ran pretty far. But the best thing about it was that I ran 5 minutes faster than the last time that I did this run. So that is what I call improvement, and I am curious to do it again. It takes what feels like forever, and it's kind of a very boring, straight path run with not a lot to look at. I might have passed 5 people the entire time I was running. Then the next day, we went over and we saw our new house being built.
Can you say hi?
You guys check this clip out. Look at that front door, man. Mommy, go stand next to that front door. Look how tall that front door is. Wow. That is a tall door. The dogs won't be able to see out of it, that's for sure.
Neither will I.
But it'll let some light in. No, you won't.
Not even if I jump, I can't see.
Wow. Oh, they started wiring in the house, which is really cool. You can see where all like the ceiling lights are gonna be and stuff. You can see the fireplace. What do you think, Beckett? Exciting, huh? Wow, lots of windows. We are gonna have to have those tinted. Yeah, you can see what the workers were snacking on, that's for sure. Look at this office, very nice, super cool. Let's go wide angle here. Down into the basement, upstairs, laundry room, the garage. Garage is gonna be wonderful. Plenty of space. Side entry, love it. Love it, love it. And there is a lot that goes into building a house. And if you guys want a video on that, I am more than happy to make it and talk to you about it. Here's a picture of us standing outside the front of the house. Next is drywall and mudding, and that is happening now and for the next week. And then we'll go back in and check it out again. And here's just an aerial shot down. Looks pretty cool. And here's the backyard, and we are going to put a pool in the backyard. So I had one of the local companies do some mock-ups and renditions. I'm going to make the deck a little bigger than this, and there's probably enough room to fit a hot tub below it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that too. But this just gives you kind of a general idea of what the pool's going to look like in the backyard. It's roughly 18 by 36, and it's got that shallow zone right there, so it's called a tanning ledge or a splash pad. And that way the little kids can play in it, or you could just put a chair in there and put your feet in. It'd be pretty nice. So super looking forward to that, and I'll make sure to keep you guys updated. The next day, the family got out to Smoothie King, and it was crazy raining outside, so we had to stay inside. And these are some of the shenanigans that started taking place. Beckett was mimicking his Uncle Zach right there, and his cousin Bennett on Uncle Zach's shoulders. It was pretty funny to see. And his great grandma right there, and Beckett just being a little maniac and shaking what the firefighters gave him around. This was pretty cool. This fire truck pulled up, and we went out there and we were able to get some pictures with him on the fire truck. It was really, really neat. A bunch of great people out here in Cottleville, Missouri. But here's a few of the pictures that we ended up getting. And you can see Beckett right here sitting on the fire truck. He was absolutely loving it, just the happiest little kid ever. And here's me and my brother-in-law and their son, who's Beckett's cousin, about 6 weeks older, and here's the fire truck pulling away. He absolutely loves fire trucks. And then at the end here, you can just see a couple of my most recent runs. Jogged my way to almost a 5-minute mile. 5XX, that is. Very close to that. I'll get it next time we go out. And then here's just another afternoon run. You can see my pace is staying around 8 minutes a mile. Again, only a little over 2 miles here, but I did another run this morning, and my pace exactly the same for another 2 miles, 7 minutes and 57 seconds on a different route. So that tells you that I am learning my body and I'm staying consistent. So I'll update you guys again here soon, but thanks for watching.